Hello, my friends. It's a weird angle. Also, my hair is pink. So, I'm going to Rome. I am pretty freaking excited. A little nervous because, you know, the world is complicated right now, but we're being extremely safe, extremely educated on all the things we need to know, vaccinated, and we're taking every precaution. And I thought it might be nice to kind of take you along with me a little bit, maybe even show you how I prep for traveling. Being a witch on the go, you know, requires some preparation. Gotta have your shit. So, let's do it. So every witch has to have her little travel kit. I don't really do too much witchcraft when I'm traveling. I'm kind of just focused on traveling and surviving. I have this little bag that I got from Usi, I don't know how to pronounce it, which is a deck creator. They make fantastic decks. So let's just do this. Okay, so here's all the stuff that I take with me when traveling. So first we have this altar plate. Hello. This is something I actually got from the Goddess Provisions box for August. And I knew immediately when I got it that I was going to put it on my altar, but then I realized how perfect of a little travel altar space it is. So it's just big enough to kind of hold whatever magical workings I am doing, but it's not going to take up too much space because I don't know how much space we're going to have. Have my tea lights. I always take those in case most of my workings are candle working, so always have tea lights. Lighter, obviously. And then here I have a little baggie of some crystals. Now, again, I don't do too much when I'm traveling. I'm not going to do any like crazy protection spells or anything. I probably will do something before I go. But when I'm traveling, I just bring a collection of some stones. I have some citrine here, which is really good at promoting a sense of joy. I have some tiger's eye for protection. Also some black tourmaline for grounding, for clearing out any bad energy. I think this is smoky quartz. Actually, internet, help. This is a crystal I got a while ago for free. I don't even actually remember exactly where I got it. But I am not sure what it is. I think it's a smoky quartz. It's a little greenish to me for smoky quartz. It usually has a grayer tint. So let me know what this is, but I just really like it. It always kind of makes me feel a little grounded. So I just take it with me. And then just some rose quartz because we need some self-love going on. Calming, love. It's important. Look at Mowgli. 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 I also here have an oil blend for immunity. I don't remember where I got this. This also may have come from a box, a Goddess Provisions box a long time ago, but it is a really nice roller. It smells really good. And so this is important during COVID times when you're traveling, something to promote some immune strength. And then I also have this guy. This is, I think, another thing that I got from a box. Boxes give you the best things. I'm a fan of boxes. So this is a aroma stick for balance. It opens sort of like a chapstick and just has this scent in it. And you just take a whiff and oh, it's floating through the air. And it's just really cool. So I bring this for balance because I tend to get kind of anxious when I'm traveling and I don't know what's going on because I have way too many planets in Capricorn, so there we go. I also obviously bring a deck with me. I don't do a lot of reading while I'm traveling, but I always just bring one in case something comes up. I really feel like I need guidance around something. This pouch actually just came from the Goddess Provisions box, I think for July. It seems waterproof and it's kind of cool. It's like changes color with the temperature, so I don't know why that's necessary, but hey, it's cool. And then I have my cat people tarot. I don't remember what it's called. And here, my friend Christina, incredible astrologer, gave this to me, and it's delightful. And it has become my travel deck because it reminds me of home, and it's kind of just really pretty and really interesting. So, bringing that with me. Okay, and the last thing I want to prep is I have this Goddess Power oil, which I got from House Freya. It is delicious and delightful. I use it kind of sparingly. This has taken me like 6 months to use. I am going to take some of this with me because it's very perfumey. It kind of acts like a perfume, which is nice, but it has like this goddess energy about it. It's really rich, very like sweet smelling, and I just think it's, really delicious. You could probably hear Pandora crying in the background because she thinks that breakfast 4 hours ago was too long to wait. So I am just going to fill this up. That makes a terrible sound. Little jars like this are super important to have. So if you don't collect little jars and you're a beginner witch, start collecting some jars. Take it from the elder witch. You will thank yourself. Just a recommendation, if you do end up doing something like this, make sure don't put it in your luggage without being in a plastic baggie or something that's going to protect it, because oil spills, guys. And that is not fun. All right, and there you have it. I am prepped. My little witch kit is prepped. And I might do some magic on my own, some protective magic. Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. Not today, because I'm busy. I have a lot to do. We're ready to go, and we leave in just one day. Hello, slightly later Mariana here. I was thinking about what I was sharing with you guys about traveling and creating little travel kits for witches, and I realized there was a couple things I wanted to mention about that I had forgotten. So I think when you're a traveling witch, and whatever witch means to you, see this video, important. It's important to bring tokens of your spirituality, and here's why. Because witchcraft is so based in the material and the things we use, in the words we say, I think it's really important to carry with us little reminders about how we can create that practice. Because the truth about witchcraft, the unfortunate truth about it, is that it really is a solitary practice for the most part. It's up to you to decide what it looks like, what it feels like. And in my experience as a witch, and I think a lot of witches who have spoken to me about their practice and what's missing from their practice, that's kind of the hardest part, is knowing what your practice really is. And when you're moving around, when you're a little disoriented, when you're out of your space and you're not next to your favorite candle and your favorite incense and your cards are not right there in front of you, we tend to lose that spiritual centeredness. We tend to get really ungrounded. And for me personally, when I'm traveling, I love traveling. It is part of my spiritual practice. I feel like going to different places in the world reminds me what God looks like all over the place. I get to find the divine in nature, in the people there, in the culture there, and it's really, really important for me. At the same time, I have a Cancer moon and Venus in Capricorn, so I like my things to be set. In order for me to balance my spiritual need to travel and explore with my more earthy need to be settled and understand where I am, I want to bring some stuff with me that reminds me of home, that makes it feel like I can have that groundedness, that home base that makes me feel so secure with me as I go into the world of possibility. So that being said, I think it's important to be really realistic about what kind of craft you're going to be doing while you're traveling. You're probably not going to be doing all sorts of spells and in really complicated things. I mean, if you're that kind of witch, power to you. That's impressive. I think for most of us, we're going to just need to set an intention or pull a card. Keep your practice simple when you're traveling. Keep your practice as easy as possible, and just remember that the purpose of it is not to do some fancy witchcraft. It's really about bringing you back to yourself so that you stay as aligned with who you really are as possible. Also, something I almost forgot, which is extremely important for you witches, this October 24th, a little far in advance, but maybe by the time I get to this video won't be. We'll see. October 24th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I am going to be hosting an incredible seminar on the witch. If you haven't heard me talk about witches and why they're so cool and so important, go watch this video somewhere up here. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. It's one of my favorites. Go do it. This seminar is diving into the witch in her wildness, her wisdom, and her true power. And really, that's what the witch is about. Also going to be looking at the history of the witch. We're going to be looking at the mystic saint witches of the Middle Ages, as well as examining what real archetypal shit was going down with the witch trials. because there was a lot of shadow things happening, and it's fascinating. We're going to talk about what it means to embrace the archetype of the witch, in your practice, but also has this archetypal essence to reclaim your true autonomy and power and wildness and wisdom and all that stuff that lives in you. It is going to be such a truly, truly informative, transformative seminar. It's going to be a must attend for all you witches out there who want to be educated, want to know your history, and want to know what archetypal energies are really at play, what you're embracing in your craft, how to make it more meaningful, more intentional. So I will see you there. All the link is in the bio, and it's gonna be fantastic. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm a little excited. Mowgli doesn't like it when we go. No, he really doesn't. You wanna say hello, baby?